Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, Peace Love Music, with another good morning show brought to you by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our good friends over at BitcoinLive Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Monday, the 10th of March. Reminder to everyone, we have Find to Earn games all week with up to $50 worth of meme tokens sponsored, or not just meme tokens, actually, Stacks tokens, sponsored by RuCoin, Hermetica, LeoCoin, Skullcoin, and DeOrganized Media is actually sponsoring some games this week as well. If you haven't, check out DeOrganized.media. And all of our sponsors, you do need to share out the stream in order to play, to be eligible to play the Find to Earn, and that happens at 9:30, just under an hour from now. So you'll have opportunities to play to win every day, Monday through Friday on the DeOrganized morning show. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We are providing news and information only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Numbers are rough this morning. It was a rough weekend in our space. Not what some people wanted to hear, although we are still kind of holding on to some of the lows. I didn't see anything drop too far out of the range, although we're not out of the woods yet by any stretch. Bitcoin coming in this morning at 83,537. Stacks falling all the way down into the low 60s, rebounding to 66.22 cents as of a little while ago. Holding on to the number 65th place on CoinMarketCap by market cap. Fear and Greed Index is all the way down to 17. Extreme Fear, that is the lowest I've seen on the CoinMarketCap Fear and Greed Index for a long time. The top three gainers on CoinMarketCap for the past 24 hours are IP, ENA, Athena, and Aave tokens. That's what's going on. And on the Stacks DeFi side, Hermetica yield on USDH this morning is at 8% with over $5 million in total value locked on the platform. That's right. You can earn 8% on your dollar stable coins over at Hermetica. Right now, it's US dollar stable coins backed by Bitcoin, and you can stack them and earn yield. Sometimes that yield goes as high as 25%. It's at 8% today. Did you know you can trade runes on Bitflow? Runes tokens trading is now live on Bitflow. You can trade Dog, Billy Cat, the Rue runes. A number of other popular runes tokens are available for trading, bridging and trading, and deploying in DeFi on Stacks on Bitflow. You can boost your Bitcoin DeFi game with Bitflow. Trade and earn with BTC, runes, Stacks assets, stables, and more, while enjoying staking rewards paid in BTC with full Bitcoin finality. AI smart contracts are coming to Alex in order to make DeFi effortless and accessible to all through seamless swapping and intelligent automation. Be sure to check out the Alex Surge 3 with 1 million in Alex token rewards over at alexlab.co/surge. That's app.alexlab.co/surge. Liquidity peers in SBTC. Well, you can do that now. It's live on Velar. You can now stake your Velar, pair your favorite meme tokens with SBTC, and earn yield and trade all of your favorite Stacks tokens on Velar. Zest is offering 7.13% yield on SBTC this morning, and their highest yield today is at 9.95% on STSTX. Today's rates at Stacking DAO, it's a 9.94. I think it's actually 9.95. That might be a typo. On STSTX, receive yield in native BTC at 10.38%. You can receive yield on your stacks in Bitcoin, native Bitcoin, at 10.38% over at Stacking DAO, and or you can get 9.65% with the yield paid in SBTC. That's all over at Stacking DAO. And the top three STX coin gainers on STX tools are Vibes, Play, and Flat Earth. When you stack your STX, you earn yield in Bitcoin, and SBTC is programmable Bitcoin deployable in DeFi on stacks with Bitcoin finality. Tell your friends. We have smart contracts. We have stacks where you can stack your stacks as part of the proof of transfer protocol and earn yield. There's all sorts of maturing DeFi platforms that you can deploy to earn further yield. And now we have programmable Bitcoin SBTC on stacks. It's inevitable, fam. Stacks calendar for the day. And we got to catch up. I'm not sure what else is all going on today. Obviously, we got the Biddle Battle still going strong. If you haven't been paying attention, go over to biddlebattle.com, and I'll have a little bit more information about that later in the broadcast. But definitely check out the Biddle Battle. As always, we have our morning show Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 9:30 every day. And then the Find to Earn rounds with Skullcoin and the Game Master Xenitron at 9:30. And we're always reiterating new ways to play on that. Got some new stuff coming at you with that. And then we have the DeOrganized nightly show with GPSC and friends. Oftentimes I come on there. Jack's usually out there. We got a great group of guys. Sometimes we get Blockface out there, and Crypto Dude's generally a regular on there, and we got all sorts of people coming on. So make sure you're tuning into the DeOrganized nightly show. That's at 7 p.m. I'm going to just double check. I don't think we have anything else on the calendar. So, and that's part of that is, it's hard to keep up with the weekly calendar. Same thing with the stacks calendar. So we need, if you do have anything that you want to have on the calendar, you guys need to let us know. Live stream or even a single or short series of events, let us know. And you go over to DeOrganized.media, you set up a basic user account. You let us know that you want to have your show on there, and we'll get you set up. You do got to go in and let us know when you have more events going on. We and or what the schedule is, so we can get that up and running. This is an open community calendar. It's open to anyone at no cost. And we love helping amplify what's going on in the community and making sure everyone knows what's going on and what's available so nobody misses out. In the news, Singapore exchange SGX announces plans to list open-ended Bitcoin futures contracts. Digital asset investment products see $876 million in outflows this week, marking 4 consecutive weeks of losses totaling $4.75 billion. Been rough. Ethereum's Petra upgrade on Sepolia faced disruptions as an unknown attacker exploited a zero token transfer edge case. It's a little over my head there, causing empty block mining. So that wasn't good for Ethereum and their upgrade to the Petra upgrade. Hopefully they'll smooth those things out. Spanish bank BBVA secures approval to offer BTC and ETH trading. AI agents, we all know this in our ecosystem, but AI agents are revolutionizing DeFi by creating a world where trading isn't limited by human knowledge or capacity. These self-operating apps optimize trading strategies, manage risk, and analyze markets 24/7 without human intervention. We need to make sure everyone has access to these. That's really the important part, that this doesn't create a caste system as to who has access to the burgeoning technologies and who gets left behind. We need to keep everyone up to speed. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development is reportedly looking at experimenting with stablecoins to fund grants and tracking it using blockchain, according to ProPublica. This is really a big deal. The Housing and Urban Development gives grants out to almost all of the local, state and local departments of housing. And a lot of times those go into down payment assistance programs and other types of funding. So they're looking at putting that funding on the blockchain so that they can track it better. That's actually a great use case, in my opinion. It's long past due. A weakening US dollar could be bullish for Bitcoin, but two metrics, treasury bond volatility and corporate bond spreads, could be cause for concern in the short term, according to Real Vision crypto and analyst Jamie Coutts. Not sure how to say that. Robinhood reaches $29.75 million settlement with FINRA over multiple investigations concerning the company's compliance and supervision protocols. They've settled. BBVA. Didn't I actually just read something about that? Or am I? Yeah, I think I did. Spain's second. There must have been two news items. Spain's second largest bank received regulatory approval to offer BTC and ETH trading services to customers. Over $616 million has been liquidated from the crypto market since yesterday. The Liberal Party of Canada has announced Mark Carney as Canada's new prime minister, replacing Justin Trudeau. He once said that, quote, the fixed supply rule of cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, are serious deficiencies. I'm not sure how that applies. I hope it's good news. Adam Back on the U.S. I think it has to do with accounting and making it more functional for banks and lenders and other institutions to engage in servicing crypto for customers. Adam Back on the U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve said people are undervaluing the U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve announcement. It is huge for moving the Overton window, the actual U.S. government promoting Bitcoin. The U.S. government is promoting Bitcoin, people. ECB President Lagarde said that EU is looking to launch the digital euro CBDC by October this year. Trump-backed World Liberty Financial's portfolio is down by $110 million for its investment of 9 cryptocurrencies worth $336 million per data from Arkham. Been a rough couple of weeks in the space. Utah's Bitcoin bill has passed the state Senate, but a section that would have authorized the state treasurer to invest in Bitcoin has been removed. The HB 230 bill now only provides Utah citizens with basic custody protections, the right to mine Bitcoin, run a node, and participate in staking. In announcing the establishment of the U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve and digital asset stockpile, the White House said, quote, in a post on social media, America will be the Bitcoin superpower of the world. The golden age of America has begun. Don't let them shake you out now, people. Hold on for dear life. I know a lot of people don't have any money to buy in, and if you did, now might be a good time to kind of look at what you think you have conviction on and you want to accumulate on at these off of these lows, hopefully lows. Not financial advice, but there's signs that better times are coming. Hold through this tough patch. Hold through the turbulence. Biddle battle is heating up with hundreds of registrants competing in 4 tracks for their chance at up to $90,000 in prizes. Winners will be announced on March 21st. Registrations are open until March 17th. So head over to biddlebattle.com and register and take your chance to be the ultimate battler. And it's not even just about winning those prizes, by the way. It's just an opportunity to meet other people that are building, get to know what other builders are doing, talk to them about it, maybe get some ideas about how to iterate your project, maybe find some team members to help, or find a team that's looking for someone with your skill set, or just talk to some of the mentors in the place and learn from them. There's all sorts of benefits to participating. So get over to biddlebattle.com and register. You got nothing to lose. And you do not have to be a developer. You could just be an idea guy. You could be a promoter. You could be a developer, of course. We need more of everything. So get over there. Find to earn meta is real. This innovation by Skullcoin founder Xenitron is providing a new way to engage with the community, onboard new users, and provide opportunity for users to play to earn. Tune in daily for Find to Earn rounds on DeOrganized, powered by BoostX. BoostX Chrome extension is now live. You can add the BoostX app extension to your browser and your connected Stacks wallet, and with it, you can send Stacks, Bitcoin, and other SIP10 tokens directly to anyone on X with a bns.btc or .stx name in their X profile. Notifications will be coming soon, so users that have the browser extension added will get a notification in the X app when they receive a BoostX payment. Head on over to boostx.cc to learn more about that. Do you have a .btc or .stx name? You can get one now over at bns.one. They've announced a number of platform enhancements for user interface, listing marketplace enhancements, and more. Head on over to bns.one to get your own .btc, .stx, or other BNS digital ID. There are discussions right now ongoing on what type of rich data should be added to zone files to make BNS names more functional. You can join that conversation over on the Strata Labs GitHub and or in the Stacks forum. Keep an eye on what Stacks OG Lord Rosar has been working on. Currently in alpha test, the Blaze project offers options for scalability and speed improvements on Stacks, near instant transactions off-chain, interactivity with users that haven't even gotten a wallet yet, fiat on-ramps with no need to withdraw funds from the platform unless users want to. Really interesting developments. So many cool things can be built on this. And OpPredict is the first iteration that Rosar has built out off of that. If you're looking to get started as a developer on Stacks, head over to stacks.co/build/get started. There you can access developer tools, learn the basics needed to get started, build a full app, and there are even ways to get paid to build. Head over to stacks.co and start building on Stacks today. Need more builders. So if you're looking for a place that needs you as a builder, Stacks is the place. You can build on Bitcoin, all sorts of cool tools. It's a great developer community. And you can help and improve and innovate on Stacks. The Stacks Improvement and Innovation Community Call is every Friday at 11 a.m. with Hero Gamer and the Stacks Foundation. It's a great way to learn about the latest developments on Stacks and give us your input on what you would like to see built on Stacks. That's every Friday at 11 a.m. If you're looking to earn some Stacks, head over to the Zero Authority bounties page. There are currently 100 STX up for grabs in bounties offered by Bitflow and Xverse. You can head over to zeroauthority.xyz.bounty and participate. Read about what the rules are, what you have to do, and maybe earn. I think there's 2 bounties for 50 STX each. So what are you waiting for? Are you interested in helping builders and devs test out their projects on Stacks? We're building a tester QA community. DM me at PeaceLoveMusic on X. And if you're interested, we'll get you into that group. We're looking for high quality testers. And if you are a dev and you're looking for testing on your project, someone to just go in, poke around, give you feedback, we can help you with that too. That is the news for the day. I'm sorry, I'm just getting longer and longer because we're getting more and more news going on all the time. But let me just say hi to our friends in the audience. Good morning, Nobody Famous. Good morning, Reese. How are you today, my brother? Good morning, Bottle Swaps, aka Wine Twits. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, our friends. I'm going to bring GP in and get the conversation started. Good morning, man. Looks like you got a little fresh lineup going on there too.
Yeah, I had to cut off. My nephew cut my hair over the weekend. I gave him the buzzer and
you had the boy do it.
I had the boy do it, man.
Giving him some life skills.
Exactly. You know, gotta show him how up from down a little bit. You know, and he had fun doing it. I was like, "You want to cut my hair?" And he's like, "Yeah." Like I was like, "Okay, let's get the buzzer set up." And I set up the chair in my room and put the broom there, and it was good. It was good to see him smile.
Nice. Back in the day, when money was a little tight and I had a lot of kids in the house, we had 4 boys. So I would just line them up in a chair. I would get them out. I would put the chair out in the backyard, and then they would just get a number one all around next, number one all around next. It was just it was easy.
That's kind of where I'm at right now, man. Just buzz it all off.
Yeah, for real, for real. So interesting price action going on in the space. I wasn't expecting it to kind of all come down like this, but it looks like we're still not ready to find that bottom and move up, back up on things. And it's a little curious to see where things are going to go from here, to be honest. We'll have to what's your opinion about the numbers?
I'm buying at these levels, like whatever I could come across a little bit of, some extra cash, I'm buying at these levels. So, whenever we have lower price action, it just gives more people a place to speculate. Different buyers come in, so different people come into the ecosystem from that. So I don't look at it as a bad thing, especially with all the building going on in the ecosystem. I know we've spoken about this a few different times.
Right.
That the builders they just keep shipping. They've got so much going on. We have so much to look forward to this year. So it's really, I'm looking at it as a buying opportunity.
Yeah, I kind of see it the same way. I don't have a whole lot of cash because I'm bootstrapping this project, but it's definitely if I had more cash, I definitely would be buying. I would be buying more stacks. I'd be buying more Bitcoin. I'd probably even buy a little bit of Ethereum and Solana at these prices. Like, there's definitely some opportunities out there, and anything that you have conviction on. It's always, obviously, like we always say, do your own research. Don't FOMO into anything. And actually FOMOing into things is why some people might not have as much available dry powder to take advantage of these dips, because and I'm guilty of it too. I FOMO'd into some of the virtuals projects when they were running hot, and that was money lost. And I FOMO'd into Solana a little bit higher than where it is now, so that's money I don't have. That's some opportunity cost there. So it's always best when when you start feeling like you're going to miss out on an opportunity. You've probably already missed out on that opportunity. So it's better to kind of pause and wait for these kind of corrections. When the market gets scared, that's when you accumulate. That's usually a best practice. Not financial advice, just friendly advice, just friendly observations from people that have been doing it for a little while.
Yeah, so many people will tell you to buy the dip, but when do you know to deploy capital in a dip? It's whenever you see that heavy fear on the fear and greed index. 17 lower 20s, always a good time to buy. Of course, not financial advice, and do your own research.
Right. Do you even know what a fear and greed index is? Do you know how to find that? Those are important things to know before you just start hauling off and buying things, because there are an exponentially growing number of tokens in the crypto space. 2 cycles ago there was like maybe 1,000 tokens, which is a lot.
Yeah.
But now there's way more than that. So it's anything that's ripping today could absolutely be completely devastated tomorrow. Make sure who's behind the project, who's building on it. And if it's something that just launched yesterday and is already at like a stupid multiple return, stay away is my best advice.
Expect a correction. That's a good segue into a follow. I'd say give CryptoLandy a follow. He always has a really good markets. He's teaching TA on DeOrganized on Tuesdays. Definitely.
He drops his videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He's always in all sorts of spaces. He does the Learn TA series with Learn TA with Landy series, which is more for beginners looking to just analyze charts. Great stuff. definitely give at CryptoLandy a follow for sure, and you can actually catch all of his all of the past episodes of the Learn TA with Landy are available on the at DeOrganized YouTube channel. There's a playlist that they're all compiled into, so you could actually go get caught up on all of them. Some of them are a little bit longer videos, so you got to kind of watch through to get to some of the information. Actually, I've been meaning on talking to Lanny about maybe doing some of the beginner stuff again in a shorter clip, so that we can have it be a little bit more easier to follow for new users. But you don't want to rush it either. There's a lot of great information in there, so for sure, definitely check out Landy. And he can definitely give you not financial advice, but he can help equip you with the tools on how to analyze and do your own research. That's actually a great starting point, is learning how to read charts.
Yeah, he'll give you like some base indicators that he likes to use. How to define a trend, all of these things. Different levels of support and resistance. How to kind of make the chart a little bit more palpable.
Utility, momentum, those are all very important to the processes of understanding what's going on with any asset actually that's trading.
Yeah, it's. I remember whenever I first started speculating in crypto, is like there's so many people. Everybody's talking about different indicators. I didn't know up from down. And I definitely think that I've improved. I can at least define some. I'm not the biggest trader. I'm not the best trader, but I can at least define the trend and look at different levels of support resistance. Pull my Fibonacci's and all that type of stuff. It's all basic stuff, and Landy covers it all. So definitely go follow.
He even has there's a link in his profile on X to the Landy bands indicator, which is I was looking at it the other day and I couldn't figure out how to there's a lock on it. I have to talk to him. I'm like, hey, how do I actually get this to be functional on my
indicator?
The Landy bands indicator.
Is it a free one? Like anybody could go and download it?
Free, but it's locked. I'm not sure. I have to. When I was looking at it the other day, I couldn't download it, so I have to talk to him about it. But I know what it does because it's basically a Bollinger Bands, but it gives you the second and third level of standard deviation. So it just gives you a little bit more data to work off of. Once it passes that first level on the band, where it might go to on the second level on the band, kind of thing.
Yeah, the Bollinger Bands kind of they're measuring volatility, right? Whenever they start to contract a little bit, you can expect a bigger expansion. Landy gets into all of that, and
right.
So you have to kind of look at the charts with the
Bollinger. Right. When you hear Landy talk about expansion, and expansion can go to the upside or the downside. So once it contracts, you're waiting to see where it's going to go, what direction it's going to go from there. And usually it kind of whatever way it kind of breaks, that's where it expands to.
Right on. Yeah, it's one of those things I like to use the stochastics in conjunction with Bollinger Bands and RSI, regular RSI.
Right.
Have on my chart.
That's right. So in RSI and the stochastic indicators are just different measures of momentum. Mm-hmm. And that's also another metric that definitely is good to apply. What else is going on in our space right now? We have it was such a crazy week last week.
It really was.
It's hard to catch up. So many things. Well, the last 2 weeks really, with Boost X and all the stuff Rosar's doing, and then the Biddle battle and the stuff AI BTC Dev has got going on over at the Biddle battle.
I thought this was interesting to look at. So STX Watch. We have finished analyzing over 280K wallets. 23.82% of all active Stacks wallets only hold one other coin in addition to STX. Almost 40% hold over 5 tokens. We've got 17% of holders hold over 10 coins, and 5% hold over 20 coins. Just a wild metric to look at. You know, everybody is out here kind of supporting all the different projects in the Stacks ecosystem. We all kind of hold a lot of the different projects in this ecosystem, is what that's telling me.
Yeah, well, the majority of people only hold like 5 different tokens, though. That's interesting.
Yeah, I wonder which ones like. And big shout out to George from the meme coin squad. Ticker is meme. He is developing STX Watch, which is like an analytics tool to look at different metrics and stuff. So definitely give STX Watch a follow. But yeah, I wonder what that 5% of people, which tokens are they hodling the most within the Stacks ecosystem? What do you think?
Well, I think Stacks is probably one. I would say so. There's probably a handful of meme tokens that are being held. Rue, Leo, Welsh, Not. Those are probably the primary ones that are being held by a large, like a broad number of wallets.
STSTX
versus STX, probably some SBTC maybe, although I don't know what the distribution is on SBTC. And then probably like Velar, Alex, the meme, the DeFi tokens. Right.
Are they governance tokens? Is that what they would be?
Well, they're not. Alex might be a governance token. They're just they're the platform they're protocol tokens. Velar is a protocol token for Velar, and Alex is a protocol token for Alex. They're probably held pretty. Yeah, there's probably broad distribution on those ones as well. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of the 20 out of the ones that we just said. The rest out of those are probably just some of the more popular other meme tokens.
Yeah, I can tell you I'm in that 40%. I probably hold like a little bit of everything in the ecosystem.
Oh, I hold way more than 20 tokens. Well, because we were here during airdrop season when people were, before there was, so people don't, for those that don't know, before there were, what's why can't I think of the bonding curve one? There's 2 of them actually. So there's Fact.Fun. What's the first one? STX City. That's what it is. So before there was STX City and then Fact.Fun, people would just launch tokens by writing up their own contracts. And one of the things they would often do would be they would airdrop a small amount of the token to as many wallets as they could, however they came up with their wallet distribution numbers. But so a lot of people got a small amount of a bunch of meme tokens that don't really, they didn't really do much. Some of them did, and some of them didn't. Didn't really do much. But there's definitely a lot of distribution.
Nobody says that Welsh is probably the next largest held after STX. That's the coin that really carried Alex over. I do agree. A lot of people got behind the hashtag generational Welsh movement whenever that first had its first run up in early 2023?
It was, so actually my notice, I believe the biggest run up for Welsh was at the end of 2023. So probably from some point in earlier 2023 through the end of 2023 was when they had their big run.
And Blockbase is asking for the link for today.
I'll drop it in that group chat.
Solid.
Although here's a secret I'm going to reveal for our friends. The link for the studio is the same unless I actually change the studio.
So they should be able to get in there with whatever.
Any of the older links will work because we've been using the same studio for a while.
On airdrop season, I did see something interesting from the AI BTC group.
No, that's not the wrong thing.
Looks like the Faces. Did you see the Faces airdrop will be coming soon? Here, let me share my screen.
Oh, I did. The Bitcoin Faces. So if you have a Bitcoin face, you're going to get an airdrop. Is that how that works?
I think so. So they did just a little like background on Bitcoin Faces. The AI BTC crew, big shout out to the AI BTC crew, doing a bunch of awesome work with the AI tools on stacks and Bitcoin. If you were in the ecosystem, they did the biggest airdrop. I think it's the biggest NFT airdrop for Bitcoin Faces. I think
it definitely was. They at the time they worked on figuring out how they could possibly drop the most in one transaction, and it was like thousands.
Yeah, 600K, something like that. Like it was like almost every active wallet in the ecosystem got a Bitcoin face.
Right.
So the Faces airdrop is coming soon.
Morning, Michael.
And DM your STX wallet address to be included. Everyone holding Faces will be able to experience AI DAO proposals this week. So very interesting stuff. Looking forward to some more airdrops. What's up, Mike?
Still working on the point.
Huh. Got a new background.
Yeah.
Nice background.
Thank you.
Happy Monday, dude.
Yeah, we made it. Congratulations.
Still
we
here.
Made it. Are you traveling right now? Or are you still?
The team is in Vegas as of this morning.
Oh, they didn't let you go with them.
I didn't want to get.
You know what? You're better on the morning show. Get on the.
You're like, who is this guy? Is this guy with you? And I end up in like Haiti or something, Get tariffed into Vegas. Wait a minute. If a Canadian goes to Vegas, does he have to pay tariff on his casino place? How's that work?
No, only if you try to sell them in the U.S.
You only realize the gains. Right.
I don't know how. To be honest with you, it's actually I'm not sure even how all of this tariff stuff is supposed to work. It's posturing. It's how it's
supposed to work. I think
it's a negotiating tool. I think.
Yes,
really.
Saber rattling.
Right. But I think was it Alberta? One of the what do you guys call those provinces? One of the provinces is like people are expecting that they're gonna like start trying to be like, hey, can we be a state? One of the Western. I think it was Alberta. I'm not sure that they were what they're.
So Alberta is an interesting thing because sometimes you don't. I heard like, so if you look at Alberta, Alberta is in the center of North America, and that's where the oil sands are.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
And so the oil sands, you can imagine that's kind of lucrative property for a number of reasons.
And nobody knows how to do oil better than the United States.
Exactly. Right? You've been running the global U.S. oil.
Except for maybe the Brits. The Brits know how. The Brits know how.
Yeah.
And the Saudis now.
Yeah, with oil, they kind of have like, how there's like you have OPEC, right? And that's kind of like the oligarchy of decision makers.
Well, that was how they established petrodollar hegemony.
Mm-hmm.
That was how they got off the gold standard, actually. That's what the point of that was.
Was the hegemony a hedge against gold?
No, it was so the hegemony is the establishment of the dollar as the preeminent world trade, for all settlements, basically the world's trade currency. That's why they established OPEC. Partly because it also allowed them to expand debt-based monetary creation and got off the
really well. We've done really well with it. Think about it.
Oh yeah, it worked for what they were trying to do. It worked better than they probably
it benefited us, right? Like we have the internet because of the U.S. hegemony dollar, right?
I don't know that it wouldn't have happened without it, but
it's just one of those things where it's like, I understand, when people say they don't like the Federal Reserve, it's like, well, they've given us the fourth industrial revolution. That's not bad.
Right. It's not a simple.
I'm just trying to use the
simple. It's not a simple answer. Mm-hmm. There's definitely a money cabal, right? But
how do I get in on that?
But
me too.
Sounds like a great community.
we weren't born into the right families.
Right.
But it's still, you still need money. You still need a system. Somebody's got to run it. Somebody's got to put up the capital, for those things. So I do think that there's probably some better ways to do it, but it's not all bad having an elastic money supply.
It has to stretch.
Although the pricing and the inflation has been so hard, so embedded for so long now that it's kind of becoming it's not that elastic.
I like it.
So yeah, Canada's going to become part of the US, so and then you won't have to worry about the tariffs, Mike.
Well, I mean, I don't really worry about the tariffs too much. I'm worried about the Northeast US, who's going to get cut off on, their electricity supply from Toronto nuclear. I'm really concerned about my Northeast friends in the US.
Oh, that's Doc. Doc's in Detroit.
Yeah. Apparently, Toronto, because we have nuclear, there's a lot of excess electricity that gets sold to the Northeast US. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's just
so that's where the tariffs are being kind of renegotiated, because they were like kind of ham-handed with it, and then they realized, oh shit, this is affecting us a little bit worse in certain areas. Let's not.
I think that was all part of the plan, to be honest.
The plan. I think if America fights and then they get back together like Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, you know what I mean? To fight Yokozuna, like the Chinese Yokozuna.
Wow, reaching way back for the Ultimate Warrior reference.
Like Mexico starts running in and starts like on the ropes.
El Luchadoro.
So the Mexicans are the luchadors.
That's where it comes from.
I like it.
Yeah.
They're very talented, these luchadors.
What was that guy? Rey Mysterio? He was the luchador?
Yeah. They were the first ones to wear the shiesties, so they could do, crimes without getting.
No, wasn't that Demolition? They just wore paint like Kiss.
Oh, that's right. Demolition Man. Is it Demolition Man?
It was just Demolition. It was the two guys, and then there was three guys. I don't know. This is a long. I didn't really pay much attention to it. It's just a lot of my friends and cousins and my brother, like they were all into it. They were a little younger than me, so they were still watching it when I was like, when I realized it wasn't that interesting.
Well, wrestling is kind of like crypto in a way, because you have people that like are Bret Hart fans, right? Or Ultimate. That's kind of how I see it. I love Bret Hart. I want to see Bret Hart win. Fuck Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. You can pick sides and rail against the other guys as not being pure.
Yeah. And then you turn heel. Right.
Right. You turn heel. You start supporting XRP.
That is the heel move, actually. That is the. Well, is there? Is there anything more heel than supporting XRP?
No.
Well, the EU CBDCs, that's extra heel, right?
But the EU can't agree with each other, right? Because they've been fighting with each other for so long. Like, we think we have like a civil war history in the US. They've been doing civil wars for like 7,000 years over there.
Right. Well, they became a country after they already like had fought it out and fought it out and fought it out. Like, oh, we're all just gonna get along now because, well, to be honest with you, it wasn't really supported by the average people. It was the establishment class that pushed the EU, right? Like, it's the average European. Like, you pick a country. Where is the average European better off with the EU versus if their country had just actually been independently developing?
Well, I wonder if just like we had US hegemony with the US dollar, maybe it's European hegemony with the euro dollar.
Yeah, but
because Germany began denominating debt for Greece, and then now they're fighting over,
Right. Well, that's it. Well, because they pushed austerity and I bring Greece because a few years back when we had some hard financial times, people in Greece had their bank accounts taken, like their bank accounts were seized to cover debt and stuff, like public
revenge of the Carthaginians.
Yes, it was. It was. I guess it was a get back. I don't know.
Anyways, go on.
It's just. I don't think it was. We've had World War II was largely fought against the establishment of a consolidated Europe. That's what one side of that conflict was trying to instigate. It consolidated, centrally controlled Europe, and
is one of the net effects of the world wars is transitioning from one monarchy to another kind of thing?
It's the consolidation of power. It's a further consolidation of power on a supranational scale.
Supranational. I like
that. Supranational.
No, but can we spell it supranational? National? It's like, whoa, hegemony.
It's not as highbrow.
Right. I wouldn't know about those highbrow things.
Yeah, well, it's so that's really, if we want to get into it,
Please.
I see the biggest problem right now is we look at national governments as the top seat of power, or the top seats of power, right? But there is a growing, consolidated, supranational entity of players that exist beyond the scope of nations. Like they exist on a supranational scale, like Doctor Who or Halliburton, or
I wouldn't say Halliburton. Halliburton's completely fine, everyone.
Caterpillar, they're U.S. companies, but Sony, like some of these massive corporations, Google, Apple, they're not just U.S. based. They're globally. All of their infrastructure is global. All of their entire economies are global, and they are economies unto themselves, larger than the majority of nation states. So they very much exist beyond.
Reserve, right?
What's that?
The knock-on effects of the Federal Reserve is Google, Apple, Facebook, Netflix. Wouldn't you say?
I don't know about that. I think that the knock-on effects of the world wars is
the internet, right? DARPA, ARPANET.
Well, it's the establishment of a corporate class that exists beyond the scope of nations.
And isn't it a fiduciary duty for very large organizations to put their stakeholders above the nations in which they were created?
A corporation exists to do what's in the best interest of their stakeholders. That's their only which may or may not align with the laws and regulations of a particular country. So like if Apple finds that it's in the best interest of their stakeholders for them to locate outside of the US, that's what they should do.
Yeah, Microsoft with their head office in Dublin with one person.
Right. You know? Exactly. That's which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, except we allow them to wield undue influence over our electoral processes at the national, state, and local levels. And they exist beyond that scope where individuals cannot.
I guess what I'm thinking about is we shouldn't expect very large companies to, act benevolently because they're really only acting benevolently for their stakeholders. Like I think Europe has been kind of in this tug of war with AI and privacy, right? They want to shut down AI and
you should never expect anyone to act benevolently unless it's clear that they are incentivized to do so.
So when I look at Europe, Europe has been trying to shut down essentially American proliferation of AI in Europe because they don't have like a profit or revenue function to benefit from it, and essentially everything. Yeah, they haven't figured out a way to, because even if you tax it, like you're still not benefiting from the true kind of wealth of the amount of data gathering involved in deploying AI, right? Because everyone thinks about the information we get back, not the information we put in, and what that means when you combine it with other. Imagine if you could access imagine I could access all of the prompts that GPSC is putting in to ChatGPT. Imagine the amount of insight I could have. Like
Microsoft can.
Yeah, right.
They're benevolent. They're benevolent. I mean, remember when Bill Gates was trying to spread vaccine awareness in India? Do you remember what happened?
He did very well for himself.
Until they kicked him out of the country.
Yes. Yeah.
He was so benevolent.
Well, it's interesting because, like, genetically, when I look at the CEOs of some of the FANG companies, like Satya Nadella of Microsoft, right? They just came up with like this new substance for AI chips and whatever. They give a lot of preferential treatment and pricing to Indian companies, right? And I always think there's like a genetic kind of connection between these Indian CEOs and India, right? And India is primarily, at least not primarily, but they benefit a lot from the internet. The internet has been very, very good to me, in India.
Sure. Well, anyone that has access to it really has a richer life than they likely would without any access to it.
And a lot of Indian startups have been claimed to be carbon copies of successful US-based. So if you look at China-based DD, based on stuff.
There's a huge opportunity in India because they have a huge population. That has a lot of room for development to get to where we are in the West. Where people have access to like there's more to develop there. And the tools are available now. So there's a lot you can do with that. So really quick, because we got We got the next segment coming up.
Oh, is it?
Very soon.
Okay.
So there's a lot of I would call India's a rising powerhouse. They have a lot of capacity for further industrialization. They have a lot of capacity for development growth, building stuff out there. There's a lot of opportunity to build and grow. So I would definitely see there's value. I don't think the investment opportunity there is necessarily based on a familiar association of I'm Indian, I'm going to invest there. Being Indian and having experience with what's going on there might make it more like that person has a better understanding of the opportunity, maybe. That's there for them.
Yeah, I was talking to an executive out in India maybe 5 years ago, and I asked him, so what's going on in India? And he said, India has just crossed $2,000 of GDP per capita income. And he told me if you look at China's inflection point in terms of their growth is when they crossed 2,000 GDP, and that's when the first time people had money left over at the end of the month. So they finally had expendable income. Speaking about expendable income.
This time he is here in his true form.
GM everyone.
Xenitron,
Hello.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
I am fine, ready to play with our audience.
So we have 5 games today.
Ooh.
And we're going to do the first round. Actually, I think we're going to do this. Is probably going to be the format. Why am I not finding? Oh, all right. The format's going to be the first round. This is probably going to be the format we're doing at least for the rest of the week. The format's going to be we have 5 rounds. First round is limited to our guests, our streamers, the panel. So the DeOrganized panel of friends. Oh, where's my tie?
This is professional things.
All right. So we're gonna do the first round is gonna be just the 3 of us playing against each other.
Or maybe it could be second round, so just audience come and play, and then they just watch like how you play. It's up to you.
You want to do it that way? Whatever you want to do, Zenny.
Yeah, let's choose the second round for live panel or the third one, because like audience, when they see the first game comes, everyone wanna play. Just let them play the first game.
It's all right. So the first game is up for all of our viewers. If you are watching, it is now time for Find to Earn. You must share out the space. In a minute, I'm going to share the first image. I don't have the images in my DMs
Yeah, I'll
yet.
drop you images. One moment.
So I will drop the first
account.
image. This again, the first round is open for all of our viewers, everyone that's looking to participate, but you do have to share out the space. So share out the stream. We have 5 rounds today. We have 5 awesome sponsors sponsoring these rounds. We have RuCoin, created by our good friend Jack Binswitch and his partner Ian Banksia. They have the RuCoin. They've created the Stacks Invaders. They're going to be minting the Ru Defenders. They do all sorts of great stuff and innovative stuff. It's a great community. So we have RuCoin coming on. We have RuCoin sponsorship. We have Leo Coin sponsorship. Leo is Munib's cat. It's one of the OG meme tokens in the space, run by Rubes, another great community project. We really love the Leo token. We have sponsorship by Hermetica with some USDH up for grabs. Hermetica is a Bitcoin-backed dollar stable coin that you can earn yield on over at hermetica.fi. Currently, it's, I think, 8% this morning, and yields go as high as 25% on your dollar stablecoins backed by Bitcoin. We have Skullcoin sponsoring around today. Skullcoin is an innovative new way to play games on chain with encrypted NFTs. Over at skullco.in is the main on-chain game, and obviously these games, this Find to Earn platform, has also been created in conjunction with the Skullcoin project. And then DeOrganized Media is sponsoring around today. You can go over to deorganized.media, set up your account, find out what's going on in the space, and we're building out more tools. There's the big community calendar, all that stuff. All that stuff is ready to go. What was that comment? I missed. Hold on, someone's.
Oh, I was just wondering if the comments are showing up on the bottom of the screen.
No, but actually, we can do that with.
Yeah.
We can actually. Do you guys think it's better if we have the overlay on the side like that?
Yeah, so we can see what people are guessing for, whenever we go into the, we pull up a new round and then we ask them, hey, where do you think this is? We can kind of see what everybody's guessing. I like the idea of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So I would love to know. So round 2 is going to just be between the three of us. And I'm going to definitely talk some shit when it goes down.
Let's go. I'm bullish on Michael today. He's got the tie on.
Yeah.
Business. Let's see. It'll be a good challenge.
Semi-pro. AAA baseball here.
Semi-pro.
Well, we've actually developed, one of the things Xenitron and I have been talking about lately is we've kind of started to develop a pro level of players. Orange and Little Dude and Crypto Finder and Isaac. Like, there's a bunch of guys that have been doing this for like a few months, so they've kind of become our.
Yeah, it's like a pro liga, and we will make games for newcomers. How we'll do it? I will make like a registration event, and everyone can come and leave the comment, and I tag these people to the next games. And it means like the game will be open only for newcomers. Some of games will create like this.
Have you signed up for the build battle? Because this would be perfect for that.
Yeah, we are participating in hackathon build battle, and maybe we'll discuss with PeaceLove. We'll make a special day. We play treasure hunt. We play treasure hunt, a big game with big prize, with our live audience, and who will be the first will win like 100, 200 stacks. I don't know for this moment, but the prize will be a way bigger than regular games, and the difficulty will be different. So you don't have just to find the location, you have to solve the riddle, and there will be three clues. So we drop the clues every 10 minutes, and it will be like a comics. You have to follow the clues and find the exact final destination. And this exactly treasure hunt will present on hackathon, an on-chain game. So we play this one on DeOrganized media before we show it on hackathon pitch video.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. Whatever. I'm always down. I'm always down to experiment, try new things. So for sure, happy to do that, and even like kind of collab on the idea. As we are actually also submitting for DeOrganized in the Biddle battle as well. So
When's the deadline for submission? For 17th.
So that's the deadline for submissions and the deadline for registration. So you don't have to participate before then. But it's good because there's a Telegram group with a lot of communication there. You can get to know some new people that are building that you never met before. It's really definitely worth participating in the Biddle battle.
Making connections there. That's really cool. People getting to enter and register for the Build Battle and find their team. Definitely cool to see.
Right. There's all sorts of opportunity there. It's not just about the prizes and the those specific challenges. It's really about getting to know people that are building, getting to know people that are there to mentor builders, and possibly get into some accelerator access to if you have a project that you're at the level where you're ready to move up. I don't know how to take that point though. Like when you're pointing at me, I'm not sure if it's like a because I know where you derived it from. Point over to the top.
You get a tariff, and you get a tariff. Yeah.
Right. So, for those that are playing, you have to share out. Just to go over the rules real quick, you have to share out the thread. The games will be launched on the at Skullcoin BTC X account. There will be a link to today's stream. You have to share out the stream, and you will have a link on the account to launch the Google Maps. You'll have a starting location. Then in that Google map, from that starting location, you will be trying to find the image that we display that will also display on the post in your street view on Google Maps. And whose screen should I share this morning? Should I do GPSC? Should I do Michael? Should I share mine? Let us know in the audience who you want to see play.
Yeah, give me the link on the stream. Drop it in.
I put it in the private chat.
Okay, I see it. Fine.
Oh, we could use the Degeneration X point, huh?
Okay, are you ready? Let's play warm up. Just a warm up first game, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, first game coming. Do I have images?
Yeah, you have images.
All right, hold on, I just gotta refresh here.
First image is very simple, like it's just a graffiti somewhere. We can guess where is this location. If everyone, let's make a bet. If everyone will be close, Skullcoin will pay like 2 stacks just for fun. We'll make stakes higher in future. Just test this format. Let's leave in chat your prediction. Where is this place? Let's go.
All right. I got my prediction.
We will play some stacks. Bulgaria. You won, Michael.
Where are y'all seeing it?
Autism.
I just put it. I hadn't even shared it yet.
Guess where is it?
It could be Bulgaria. That
Let's go.
Menacing.
So is
everyone in chat, drop your prediction and we'll send you stacks.
I'm gonna say.
I will say this: if someone is able to predict the location before you show the image,
no,
you know what I mean?
Russia.
Well, Orange has come close a few times.
Right?
He's definitely come close a few times. Although,
looks like we have no orange today.
Looks like we have no orange today.
If there will be no prediction, like the price will go to the GPSC, since there is only one that plays.
Let's go. I like that.
I'm gonna say it's somewhere in South America. I don't know where,
okay.
But I think it's in South America. Hold on, I'm gonna make my post official.
That lady has a third eye. Can you see that?
Does she?
South America.
She does have
continent.
I don't think I'm not sure though that you may have misgendered.
Near GPSC.
Because JC is for Jesus Christos, right?
Who is the sponsor for this round, Zenny? Is this our round?
Skullcoin. It's from Skullcoin. Just a warm-up game, 10 stacks. Let's go. When stacks will be $10, it will be huge games.
So make sure you guys are sharing out the space. When you suggested Indonesia, I picked South America, which is a very broad finder coming in with Colombia. So if it's Colombia, then I'm gonna lose my guess.
Where do you think this is?
Okay, let's play. I will drop the episode right now. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, refresh. Let's go.
So we're over at the Skullcoin account. I'm gonna just share my stream for this game. to let
Gotcha.
people watch. Unless my
Something wrong. Wait a moment.
oops, not sure what happened there. I might be having internet connections issues.
I'm having connection issues too. How is that happening at the same time?
Me too.
Oh no, the
Me too.
TRF
Yeah, it's Twitter down. Like
internet.
X
We
is
broke
down.
Twitter.
We broke
Oh,
Twitter.
we
What did we
sorry,
do?
So
guys.
many people are playing Skullcoin right now. We broke Twitter,
We
guys.
broke Twitter. Sorry.
We got that moment live.
It's
Bringing it
first
to
time
you live on
ever.
DeOrganized. X is
That's
right.
kind of wild though, eh? How we're both-
Anonymous hacked it. That's why we need on-chain game. We have like our own platform.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
we need network
Twitter.
software.
It's great working on Twitter when it's working.
Okay, somebody call Elon Musk. What's going on? First time I
Yeah.
see this.
Yeah, I've never.
Hey,
So this, you
yeah,
guys
this-
are all getting the same thing.
Is that
Twitter.
if you're having trouble with X, can you comment in the chat? Because I guess we're having an
Yeah, are you guys having? Are you guys having issues with X? Oh, not when you says it's not working on his end.
Ooh, a global thing. It's all over the world. X is down right now. Wow.
tariffs, man, coming to bite you back.
It was tariffs, you say?
Oh, I can't even go to, like the homepage now. I wonder. So how would we do this? Is the live stream working?
Can we put the comments?
Find
I
it.
think the live stream is working. I wonder if we can put the location into the. So let's test. That comes up because we can use this chat feature as a way to share out the coordinates. Game 1, here are the coordinates.
Oh, nice. The crypto finder found location. But
No way. He found it without the
Well, figure out how X works.
yeah, but the game not started, so we change location for you, my friend.
Look at that.
I don't think it's the same one.
No, you have to walk just little bit. There is this graffiti. Crypto Finder, you will receive the prize for guessing the right place. It's Colombia. Yeah, but we will change.
Wow.
All right, so we'll do another once we get this up and running.
Yeah, sure. And we are waiting for like X is working. X is working right now. Still not.
As of right now, it's not working for me.
No, it's not working.
Yeah, I'm pressing F5 and it's still not working for me.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's
I
The
weird.
live chat is working.
I think it just highlights the need to expand from Skull Coin to Skull Chain.
Skull Chat, is that what you said?
Skull Chain.
Yeah, Crypto Finder, we will send you 5 stacks, but we will play another game since everyone will be in equal footing.
What's that pin you're wearing, Mike?
Oh, that's Jerry. We had a friend. You know, I play Steel Pan.
Yeah.
So one of the members, Jerry, our bass man, unfortunately passed away recently.
Have infinito
Oh,
games.
sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, man.
Appreciate it. He was a great dude.
Slap at a bass.
Wow, that's impressive to hear a bass player referred to as a great dude.
Jerry was. Have you ever played in a band and then found a bass guitarist that knows what they're doing? It's like a godsend. It's like the heavens opening up. If you had a band, like before, after a bass man, it's completely different.
Is it working for you guys? Because it's not.
I'm refreshing now. I see that Crypto Finder says that it's working now. It is still not working on my end.
Yeah, it's not working for me yet either. But anyway, big ups to Jerry.
Big up to Jerry.
Shout out.
Oh,
It's hard to find an even keeled bass player that knows what he's doing and
Talented.
doesn't it doesn't make it harder on everybody else.
And it's funny because he was like the leader of the band. He would like organize all the chats. He would help arrange the music, tell us what to play, and lead in seconds. So it's the Toronto community is hurting, but we celebrate you, Jerry, today.
And
Wow.
so if you play bass and you're not a head case, there's an opportunity for you up in Toronto.
Oh man, yeah, following his footsteps.
So it's still, I'm still not able to get
Nothing
in.
else. Wow, we caught that live, right? You know, right whenever we were starting our game. I bet we couldn't replicate that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we can do more autism laser beam tests where we just show the picture and see who can guess it.
Good point, dude.
We could
Like
Well-
more for autists.
definitely. I don't even know
Yeah, I think
how much of our audience we actually lost because they might have rugged too.
Right.
It's weird that people can still see the live stream, but they can't. Like I have the live stream up in one
You know
tab.
why? Periscope, because that's how they do the live streams. I think it's a separate service.
So if you are still in the live stream and you're like on the page, it's unaffected. But if you're on like the X homepage, and
Let's ask Crypto Finder, how did you find this location? Tell us secret.
you must have had access to the page.
He's using that Manus LM, that new LM from China.
I'm not sure it helps.
I'm not seeing this being the exact same location though. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it doesn't look
Oh,
the
it's,
same.
it's near. You have to just walk like. I checked this one.
Hold
Okay,
on.
let's. Let me drop you another picture for the first round.
All right.
Because this
Oh,
is
I
all
can, but I cannot drop you since like X is not working. That's
Oh,
why.
you can't message me, right? You can't. You can't
Well,
DM me.
well, I can drop it in Telegram.
Oh yeah, send it to me in Telegram.
Okay.
I think that's still working.
Okay, let's play one game just here. Crypto Finder, well played. Well played, my friend. Okay,
Things
let's find this place. Let's guess where is it. And we...
Oh, how do I? Hold on.
By the way, discovering M is for mute changed my life on the stream.
Did it really? M for mute.
So
To make
X
it easier.
Twitter is blocked.
Mhm. Oh, is X back up? Why is X Z? You know?
Refreshing.
Oh, it's not working on my end.
Yeah, it's hard
Maybe
for me.
they
me-
add countries one by one. Slowly.
So this is the image. I don't know what it looks like on the stream.
That's U.S. Somewhere in the U.S. New Mexico.
I think southwest U.S. probably.
The motorcycle with that truck.
America.
Yeah,
It's America.
Dude.
I think there's an American flag, something or other, decal on that motorcycle.
Hmm.
Super, yes, very American.
Oh, so it could be Ukraine.
Oh,
The Ukraine.
So, what we gonna to do? Like we wait or?
Well, I'm not sure. We can also just I mean,
We
worst
can
case,
just chill and like make these games tomorrow if you wanna like.
yeah. I mean, if this doesn't come back soon, because we're not we can't. No, people can share out the stream, but nobody
Yeah,
can.
sure.
see it.
So we need
Um,
like
So maybe we just maybe we put these games into tomorrow. We'll run 10 games tomorrow.
It's Arizona.
yeah, we can run a lot of games and we can make the games simultaneously. Two games. We can like make a big games.
Did you reverse image search it, Mike? Find it?
No, I just looked at the sky,
Yeah.
you know, and I looked at the color of the grass. I'm like, there's not a lot of ozone there.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
giving Arizona. Okay,
Yeah, like Doug Stanhope, you know.
got you. I can see where you got that from. I think all of us are guessing in the right region. It's just about who is.
Because look at the difference between those trees. Like somebody planted that tree. Look at the other tree. That other tree has seen better days.
Yes, it has definitely seen
It's
it.
definitely it's definitely desert-like environment. The grass is dusty looking.
Looks
Yeah,
like
you're
that-
right.
that tree down, but it kept growing.
You are right. It's near a border with Mexico.
So is it New Mexico or is it
Yeah.
Arizona?
Mm. I believe it's. Wait a minute. It's it's in New Mexico.
Winning.
Got close. See, we're getting better at this. Either the autism laser beam is getting more focused, or we're just been playing this game for so long that we have the sixth
I
sense.
definitely feel the focus, like the laser beams are like getting like fine tuned. Definitely.
Hey, I like this game actually. I don't know if we just invented a new game. Can we do the next image?
Yeah, this guessing game. Like, where is this? Yes, in the world.
I actually can still get to the images that Zenny sent me. I don't know if he wants to divulge them.
Because imagine
We
the
just
game.
save them for tomorrow.
Imagine the game
Up
which
to you. What do you want? You can do what you want.
close enough, right?
We can just show image for fun, like, and play tomorrow.
Just for today.
Yeah. All right. So let me do this. I can
we double
show
up
this
four
is
prizes or something.
Just show image one by one, and we'll play tomorrow since today, like, we
all
have
right. All right. For the people that tuned in,
problem
just
with
give them an
phone message.
opportunity to have a little bit of fun before we wrap the show.
Yeah.
We have. I gotta change. I'm sharing.
So clear your minds, everyone.
Is this,
to allow the autism laser beam to-
Did I lose the image? What happened? Oh, I don't even know if the image will load now. The images
Oh.
aren't loading.
Sorry, no.
Damn, Elon, get your
Just
stuff.
zoom in. You don't have to click on it.
I dropped them to you in Telegram, okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
actually,
zoom
no.
in.
I can.
There you If you can right click and open image in new tab.
I don't know if it'll work because it wasn't loading. Ah, shoot. Hold on.
To me, this looks more like Colombia because of the blue and white.
That's interesting place on the world. Like, you never guess where is it.
Really?
Yeah.
Now the image link won't open either.
Hmm.
Wow.
I can do this. I can just make them bigger.
Copy-
So this
right
one.
click and copy, but you can.
Where is this?
I dropped you in Telegram.
Actually, I think it's. Can you guys see this? Okay.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah, I
now.
think it's fine. This is perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's fine. This
Yeah.
is just a zoom in.
Is this South American? It's giving South American. Somewhere in South America is what I'm guessing.
But this is English.
Oh, this
From
is
Photoshop.
Hello, Moto.
things that make you go,
Can't zoom in anymore to see what that. I think that other sign is in English too. I'm gonna say that this is like. I'm gonna say this is like Florida.
Really?
Florida.
Probably more west, but I didn't want to go with southwest again.
What's that sign on the left? Let's see if we can deduce this. You
This
see
one
that?
here,
The text on the extreme left. You see that? That's
dental.
It says dental.
That says dental right there.
Oh,
I can't make out what that says.
don't think they have dentists in South America.
It's
Yeah.
so far from Florida. It's so far.
It's South. What is it? Florida?
No, it's so far from Florida.
It's very far from Florida.
Yeah.
Is it in the U.S.?
It's in American continent.
Really?
That's America, huh?
So is it? I'm seeing what looks to be English signs, so I'm gonna say it's Texas.
Detroit.
No, it's in South America.
Oh, South America.
Like in
So
the States or in South America, the continent.
Venezuela?
Okay, tomorrow you will guess where is it.
Okay.
what about this one?
That's
We-
me.
This is not in the U.S.
Oh. That's a dope Leo cat.
Yes,
is.
NFT. I just found NFT graffiti.
Well, if you
Great.
look at that, those letters. That looks like it could be, those look like Orthodox letters.
What is it giving right now, Mike?
Well, see those letters right beside the white truck, right? It says brilliance, and then there's like these Orthodox letters.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
I give you the hint. It's the same country that like previous picture.
Colombia.
No.
sorry,
Oh.
what-
Oh, it's the same. Mexico.
No.
Panama.
No.
Panchito. What is Panchito?
Little bread.
Oh yeah,
No, it's not Argentina. Okay, we'll move forward, but you will just open for yourself new country tomorrow. That this country.
This was actually replaced, right? This wasn't the one we ended up using. This was you replaced this one. Do we want to keep doing these? Do we want to go through these images or just kind of wrap up for the day? Actually, let me see.
Yeah,
if this
well,
is...
We'll wrap up since like we'll play tomorrow like 10 episodes.
Yeah, we'll play 10 rounds tomorrow. We'll make up the rounds.
Yeah, and
tomorrow,
it will
guys.
be cool if you invite some like to live panel, maybe Rosa, Melanie, everyone, and we'll play a lot of episodes just for streamers. We'll play like 2 simultaneously again and again. We'll rush.
Mike's like, I can't believe I put this tie on for nothing.
I know, right?
Action day.
The shutdown.
Yeah, so we'll try to
Day
get
tomorrow.
Zenny. I'll talk to Mel. I'll talk to Rosar. I'll even talk to Mr. Wagme. I know he likes to come on sometimes in the morning. Maybe even Jack if he's available. We'll see what we can get for streamers, and we'll do
Yeah, let's go.
the games with just the live panel and see how that goes. Sorry for the
Somebody-
tech difficulties,
Call
everybody.
to Elon Musk. Call to Elon Musk. Fix this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Elon on the phone and just
Yeah,
let him know.
okay.
You know, all the support I've given his Doge project over at the White House.
I mean, the autism laser beam, if it works for anyone, works for him. So if we
Yeah,
all have
X is down and Bitcoin going down. That's very funny.
Bitcoin at right now.
Bitcoin just don't understand what's going on.
Bitcoin's like X is down. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So the price of Bitcoin was the only thing keeping the internet alive.
Doomsday.
Right. This is how it all ends for us, guys.
Can you imagine
But nice
this-
telling you, if we survive the oncoming rolling blackout, we'll be back with you tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
Live.
see you.
Blackout.
Multiple extra games of Find to Earn.
Death the Dictator, you won, actually.
Really?
Chile. That was,
Wait a minute.
that was my next guess.
Yeah, sure.
Are you saying a DeFi dictator is located in South America? How dare you?
That's Malay,
See
isn't it?
you. Okay.
Oh,
I am leaving.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you, Xenitron, for joining us today. We will see you tomorrow. Melanie, did you guys have a time? You know
Melanie
what?
back to
Mel
the
didn't have the time change.
Oh, the time
Oh.
change.
Back
That's.
to the future.
I think she's frozen too. Is she frozen? No.
No,
she's
very
frozen.
She's a frozen.
Good morning, Melanie. Yeah, so we actually all set our clocks ahead forward an hour overnight between
We
Saturday and
lost some
Sunday.
time.
You can't hear us?
Oh, dude, leave it to
She's a
X.
frozen.
Just
I like
get
Mel's setup because it's kind of like the Aphrodite picture with,
What's going on?
you know, if
Completely disaster.
Yeah, so X is down.
Our
have
ship
this-
is sinking.
I don't think she could hear us.
Michael, do something. We're sinking.
We're sinking. Nah, we just gotta kind of get into the lifeboats and wait it out,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
wait it out.
Yeah, we'll wait it out. So to all of our friends who live on X, I apologize for the anxiety you're feeling right now, not being able to check your messages and all your notifications and everything. But I assure you, just like this recent price action in crypto, it'll be okay.
That's right.
Thank you guys for joining us today. Great conversation. It was fun while it lasted. And we will be back with you guys tomorrow morning to to point and laugh.
Where we point you in the right direction. DeOrganized Media.
We point you in a direction.
A direction. Yeah, a little more correct, yes.
We point you in a direction, and we autism laser beam information at you to see if you can channel it back at us.
I like it.
Until next time, I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media coming at you live. Oh, hold on. Let's say hi to Mel.
Is she there?
I don't know.
Good morning, Melody.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
So it's a day of technical challenges. One being that in the Western world, we set our clocks ahead last night. So we're an hour later than you now. We're
Oh
one
my
hour later.
God.
So
See what
yeah.
happened.
So I was
Okay.
So I realized as soon as I saw you jump in that you didn't realize we had all set our. So the other flip side to that is X is not working for most people right now. So
Yeah,
we
it's not working for me, so I couldn't get hold of you, and I wasn't sure what was going on. And then I couldn't get onto restream anyway from Brave. So then I eventually logged it into Chrome. I don't know. Okay. Technical day. Anyway, at least I came to say hi.
Yeah, we got to see your beautiful smile today, and that was great. Always nice to feel like
Autism
we
before we
yeah.
end.
What's that?
Can we test out Mel's autism laser beam before we end?
Okay.
All right, let's see if Mel, send us all a word. Don't give us any clues about it. Send us all a word, and whoever gets it right, if any of us gets it right, we get bragging rights over the other two.
Okay. Let's think. A word came into my head, which is so random, but anyway, I'm thinking it.
A random.
Orange. That's not the word, is it?
I don't know
Pasta.
why Solana is coming in my mind.
What's coming in your mind?
Solana.
No.
I
It's
got-
not an orange.
I
It's
got
not.
pizza and/or pasta. I don't know why.
It's not food.
Probably.
It's just your stomach. That's your gut bacteria. That's not.
I like the nice, healthy orange and the pizza pasta,
Ooh.
and then the crypto. The word I was thinking, maybe somebody in the audience will get it. I was thinking blueberry cupcake. I don't even think you can get a blueberry cupcake.
That's not the
I
word.
was- I was on something with carbs.
Mhm.
We
Wait a
had
minute.
carbs, we had a color, and we had.
Salon.
What separates a blueberry muffin from a blueberry cupcake? Is it just the hardening of the top? Is that the only thing?
No, I think it's just what they call those style of muffins. It's like
Right.
a cupcake.
What?
When is a cupcake not a muffin? What's a crossover point?
So you called it a blueberry cupcake. Is
a blueberry muffin. Yeah.
It's the same thing, right? Like they mean the same thing.
Well, yeah. What's the difference, Mel? What's the difference between a cupcake and a muffin?
Well, in terms of a blueberry cupcake, I would say that is the same as a blueberry muffin. A cupcake generally will have icing on the top, and a muffin will have like blueberries inside it.
But doesn't a muffin imply a hard top?
A cupcake would imply a hard top.
Really? Come on. What kind of South African?
Not really. No, a muffin wouldn't have. A muffin looks like a cupcake.
Yes, they're the same form, but wouldn't you say that a muffin is more likely to have a stronger top than a muffin? I associate muffin with soft tops.
No, they have soft tops here.
Really?
Yeah.
Heresy.
Yeah, it's like soft, and you get like carrot and pecan, bran and raisin, blueberry, lemon poppy seed.
It's making me hungry.
Pumpkin spice. You got pumpkin spice muffins over there? Freaking amazing.
No.
Spice muffins are good.
Oh, well, I'm sad we didn't get blueberry cupcake. Maybe Solana will drop something about blueberries or cupcakes or muffins.
Maybe it's a new meme coin. We just don't know.
Let's see. Because sometimes I'm finding that even though I'm telepathic, Michael is sometimes tells the future.
Michael's sociopathic. You're telepathic.
Michael is sociopathic. Anyway, all right, Chan. Well, thanks for popping back on to say hello.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And then going forward for the next 6 months, we're actually an hour ahead of where we were, 2 days ago.
That is so weird.
Your clocks, right?
Pardon?
You should change your clocks to align with us because you're one of us now. You know?
Exactly. I don't even tell the time in.
Well,
I don't tell the time in South African time anymore. I don't go on WhatsApp. I don't answer emails. I don't use Google.
Though Central Africa time now lines up with Central European time.
Oh wow!
So, because 6 months ago or so, that really threw me off because they were the same. But South Africa doesn't do a time change, but Central Europe does. Europe does. So Europe set their clocks ahead. So now they're back lined up with Central Africa. So that actually makes us closer by an hour.
It's so ridiculous, all this time changing. We should all just be on the same time, and it should just mean different things in different countries.
I agree. I agree.
It should just be
It should all just be UTC, and we all go by that.
Yeah.
I think standardizing towards Eastern, I think, is the best move.
Well, that would be the easiest for me.
Yes, precisely.
I just talk in Eastern time unless it occurs to me I need to correct myself anyway.
I like to assume that Eastern time is the main time and let force other
We are the center of the universe. You all revolve around us.
You can thank the U.S. hegemony for that.
Thanks.
Are you at the same time?
OPEC.
Are you on Eastern, Michael?
Yeah. Toronto. Yep.
Toronto's Eastern time. You're not an hour behind us.
No, that's Quebec. That's why they want to separate.
No, Quebec's East Coast. Quebec's further east than you.
That's right. We don't call them Eastern because we don't consider them a part of Canada. You know what I mean?
Well, so we actually have a city in my state called Woonsocket, Rhode Island. And the last time Quebec tried to secede, Woonsocket is full of French Canadians. It was settled by a lot of, so they actually tried to secede along with Quebec. And it's, don't go there unless don't go there without guidance.
No, it doesn't sound like a good place to go on a holiday. Woonsocket.
Unless you're looking for crack, then it's a great place to go.
Oh, well, there we go.
Woonsocket sounds like a Bill Gates product. Like Windows.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's
Like a
not.
new kind of product that will. Hey, have you heard of the new AI, Manus?
Menace,
Yeah,
they gendered it, but
What is it? Manus?
Manus. I signed up yesterday trying to get early access.
Where's it from?
what do you think?
I haven't got in yet.
Manus?
Are you in?
I don't
Did
know. I
you
haven't.
sign up,
This is the
Michael?
first I'm hearing about it. I'm behind.
Did you sign up, Michael?
I haven't, but all the team is kind of signing up. They're
Okay.
really liking it. Yeah, it's like DeepSeek, but agentized.
Yeah.
Agent DeepSeek,
Yeah.
007.
Oh, so is it another Chinese product?
How dare you? That's right, though.
How dare I ask a question?
How dare you?
Yes.
Correct nationality.
Well, you
It's
compared
really
it to
interesting.
DeepSeek.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
CP.
I'll probably just keep using Grok and GPT. I hear actually the coders, the devs, all like Claude.
You're right.
Mm.
Mhm.
Is that what is that your experience too, Michael? It's better for coding, or is it better overall? Or
So one of the things is, if you think Claude, think Anthropic, and if you think Anthropic, think about Amazon spending $4 billion on Anthropic. And when people use like Cursor to get a larger context window, so you can add more text, Claude was like the #1 choice in the drop-down menu versus OpenAI. So it really gained adoption. And I think because Claude was being used with Cursor and Windsurf to do so much coding, they probably leveled up their coding recently. Yeah.
so
Um,
what is really cool is that we have all of these burgeoning tools coming at us from different directions, which is really that's great for the market, for the marketplace.
Mhm.
So what's
Yeah.
your experience with it, Kitty? It works well?
Well, I haven't yet. I've signed up, but I've been so excited to tell you this. Yes, on Saturday, my son is a little gamer. He's trying to learn all these things. So I finally got
Wait a minute,
him the
developer.
paid.
He's a game developer also,
The
right?
dog has something to say. Look, it's like just about to speak into the microphone.
Yeah. No. Testing.
All right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but he's not just a gamer; he's a game
Okay.
developer. So what
Yes.
happened on Saturday?
That's what he wants to be, right? So his friend is supposed to be the guy who does all the back end scripting and stuff, and then he likes doing all the front end stuff. That's their plan. But the friend messed him around and stopped learning. So my son had to start learning scripting and building the game. So he was getting a bit annoyed. Anyway, so on Saturday I said to him, listen, let's level you up on ChatGPT and use the 3.0 high or level, whatever it is. So we start doing it. We built a game on Saturday and Sunday. We built a fully playable. It's in Roblox.
Incredible.
It is a fully playable. You can earn money. You can level up your things, and basically, it's so cool. The whole game. There's a long tongue that comes out a person's mouth, and it's looks like it's sort of a tabletop, and then there's a plate, and the veggies jump off the plate, and you've got to stop them getting into the mouth by throwing cutlery at them and tomato sauce and mustard. So it's like a big food fight on the table trying to kill the veggies. And we built that on the weekend.
We need to have your son on the show. Honestly,
Eh?
we need to have your son on the show to demonstrate this game.
Yeah. It's crazy what he can do. It is crazy. He's got he reads. So even though he's got ChatGPT doing it, he goes and changes it. So he reads through all of that stuff. He's got all those things down the side here, hundreds of folders, and he's just jumping through them. It's quite incredible to watch. But anyway, I was just teaching him how to speak specifically how to talk to the ChatGPT to make it work better for him. From what I've learned from you guys.
How to prompt like an Egyptian?
To prompt like an Egyptian, yeah.
Maybe, no joke, it would be good to introduce your son to some of the guys, at the syndicate and people in stacks, because I think if he did an apprenticeship with a bunch of different people, in 30 days, he would just be completely cracked.
I own a piece of his artwork.
I know. I still want to do a little collaboration with GP as well. He's busy working on a new one because Dan said he can have a storefront.
Yeah.
When the shops launch, and then Trip also said if he wants, he can build like one of those little like noughts and crosses style games or whatever. So, but he's very shy to do it. You know, he's not very like talkative, or you know, he's like. So he's very shy, but he'll get there.
Yeah, he'll get there.
The thing is,
Comfort zone, and
He's only 12, you know.
the last time I checked, Roblox has half of every kid under the age of 15 on it. And so if there was ever a chance for mass adoption for any cryptocurrency, it would be integration with Roblox. Because Roblox coin is...
I know. And that's the thing. So he made his token in his game is called Veggie Bucks. But if
it's
imagine,
happening.
huh?
It's already happening.
I
Right?
know.
So this Roblox world, if you've never looked into Roblox, it's kind of weird to think that half of every kid under the age of like 16 is playing. That's legit. It is X for kids, basically.
It is so genius because the kids can basically just build games, which is what they're doing, and they can play games, and the games are so simple to make.
And it's social. It's also social gaming too. Like there's a social aspect of the gaming. So it is. It's really interesting.
I also think there's a benefit, like if you have autism. I didn't realize this until later on in life, but I think that's why cartoons are so popular because it reduces the amount of input. You know, there's so much input in the human face that it's hard to think and look at someone in the eye at the same time. And so it's kind of seemingly lower resolution actually, I think, increases adoption because it's not overloading you with visual information.
Yeah. And also things like comics, like is easier to read as well. Like I find with my son, like, and he draws a lot. Like he'll sit for hours and hours and draw these little characters, books and books of them. So yeah, it's very interesting, you know, very interesting to watch. He writes stories. He wrote a little book the other day and illustrated the whole thing. And I'm like, I need to get this published. He's such a good writer as well. So he's like crazy creative. It like blows my brain. And how he just like picks up all this tech in like a day. You know, he's like, okay, I got it.
That's awesome.
Anyway.
So now you're trying to keep up with him.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, I'm like, I don't want to get left behind. I do not want to be one of those moms who like have to call their kid over and say, how do I make my agent do, you know?
You will.
What?
You will become that. No matter what you do. No matter what we do, we will become that.
Look at me. So I look like I'm going to become that.
No, not now, but give it 10, 20 years.
Yeah, shut up, Pete. You give me 10, 20 years? I'm sorry.
Well, I think it just points out that everyone is the same size behind a keyboard.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
not
Some
necessarily.
Some people flex like they're way bigger than others behind that keyboard.
It's kind of methinks you doth protest too much kind of situation, yeah.
But also you will find somebody, you know, in the real world, you pretty much need to, you know, they look at a kid and they will look at them as not being as smart as an adult. Whereas behind a screen, you will very easily get a young adult in his, you know, 20s to 30s, and you will get a kid who is 100 times smarter than that young adult.
Looks like X is finally back up.
Oh, wow, we long enough that the X came back up.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay, it is back. I do have to run. I have a call at 10:30. But thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for handling a hiccup. That's how we do with DeOrganized, right? Whatever comes at us, we We make lemonade out of the lemons, I should say.
There we
Thank
go.
you. So I'm really interested in hearing more about what your son's building, Kitty. And I mean, like, sounds like a great project to put into the DeOrganized games feature once that launches, or whatever Chip's building out there. Will be really, really interesting.
I really want him to meet you, Michael, because, and you, GP, because of the art. Because I really want him to be that one step ahead in AI, because this is it. This is one of those once in a lifetime opportunities.
I want to hire him to join the AI team and start teaching him Rust and stuff. Because you don't, usually when we think about children, we place our own limitations on them.
Yeah.
And assume what their limits are. And those limits don't exist like they used to.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So to me, the best thing you can do is, the great thing about being a recruiter is I get to turn everyone I talk to into an apprenticeship mentor type situation. So if I've grown, it's because I've changed the environment of the people I'm around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just constantly just talking to cracked people like yourself, and it just levels you up.
So if you guys are looking to learn about AI and applying AI to programming, see Michael. Reach out to follow at Attract Funding with a one for the I in funding.
The other one got suspended. You know how
the I got suspended.
Yeah, I got suspended on X
indefinitely because he was probably simping too hard for his followers.
The badge of honor.
Sounds like Michael.
Yeah, we all get there, right? Thank you guys so much for joining. I do have to wrap. I have to jump on a call in 2 minutes, but I love you all. We make lemonade out of lemons every day on this show. Thank you guys for joining me. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on BitcoinLive, Decentralized, broadcasting every Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 9:30. We will have double episodes or double rounds of Find to Earn tomorrow, as today's game got cut short with the issue that was going on with X for the last 45 minutes or so. Glad to see it's back. We'll be back at you again tomorrow morning. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you. Peace out.